So there's the fine dining that's going to make all of you hungry, and we're going to stay with the high life for just a moment because Elaine Reyes is going to join me in just a bit. She's going to show us a little bit of a taste of how the rich and privileged lived in Brazil's biggest cities. We're going to get her impressions in a second, but take a look at this.
Brazil's billionaires are booming. 26 of them call Sao Paulo home. According to Forbes, it's more than any other city in the Southern Hemisphere and ranked among the top 10 in the world. And this is where the wealthy spend their time and money, in the Jardins neighborhood. Reminiscent of Los Angeles, it could be called the Beverly Hills of Sao Paulo, bursting with swanky shops offering premium products.
We are on Oscar Freire in Sao Paulo, the most luxurious shopping thoroughfare in Latin America.
Brazil's best designers have showrooms here, and just window shopping alone is a thrill. Items Brazil is famous for, like its fancy footwear, are on display, as well as brands recognized worldwide. Alongside the shops, another Sao Paulo staple, luxury cars. You can't drive around Jardins in just anything. They're a pricey purchase, too.
A car that costs $10,000 in the US is going to cost you here $25,000. So it's 2.5 times the price you paid overseas.
Ricardo Robertoni is the owner of an antique auto dealership called Private Collections.
5 years ago, you could buy, for instance, a Ferrari for $50,000. And now these cars are costing, or the value is around, I would say, $400,000.
And what would be the good life without the high life?
Take a look at this. We're at the Sky Bar in Sao Paulo, and its rooftop pool and 360-degree views are considered among the best in the world.
The hip, unique hotel is home to the Sky Bar. Brazilians love their botecos or bars. After midnight, this is one of the most happening hangouts in town. By the way, that's a couch on the floor.
All right, we're back here. Elaine Reyes is here on the. First of all, great job, and what an awesome opportunity to see, how they live in Brazil. And in many ways, it's not that different than how we live, but there are some big differences here. We're going to show some video of your trip over there. Tell us what we're seeing.
Well, Sao Paulo is also the largest city in the Southern Hemisphere, and executives cannot afford to sit in traffic. So you have 400 registered helicopters in the city of Sao Paulo. That is second only to New York City. Companies just fly their executives and CEOs to every meeting they need to be at, and at up to $2,000 an hour, they can certainly afford it. They do not shy away from the price tag.
First of all, that's really cool. CCTV, I hope you guys hear this. We need a couple helicopters here for the crew. Now, we've got some other video of shopping, eating, chocolates. Tell us how that's different than the shopping that all of us are used to when we think of big cities. Of course, there's nice things to buy.
Of course, there are nice things. But, Sao Paulo has more than 12,000 restaurants. So anything you could possibly want, whether it's chocolate, whether it's a certain type of food, you want it, they'll get you there. You saw the helicopters. One of the hotels that we visited had a helipad on top of the hotel to cater to its many business executives. You're looking at jewels. There's a huge jeweler in Brazil called H. Stern. They have private viewing rooms. So for its elite customers, you don't walk in through the front door. You drive in through a private entrance. They bring you into a private room. They bring the jewels out to you. You spend the entire afternoon sipping on coffee, trying on jewelry, all in the privacy away from prying eyes. Privacy and security are the two biggest things that wealthy Brazilians really treasure.
And you didn't bring back anything for us.
I couldn't afford it, Phil.
Actually, mention the security thing a little bit, because there was some concern about security there, and being wealthy comes with the problem of actually protecting yourself, or I suppose your family, when you're actually shopping, right?
Right, not only tourists, but the regular customers want to feel secure. Stores have security guards outside. So not only do you see a lot of security inside, you see a lot of
They're outside
private
as
security
well.
outside each store.
All right. Everybody, you can see much more. This is just an appetizer.
Just
of
a
just a small appetizer of what Elaine went through in Brazil. You can watch the rest of her full luxury report. You can catch it this weekend on a special World Cup edition of America's Now from Brazil. It runs 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday in Washington, D.C. And that is 7 a.m. Beijing on Monday.